retired. Still, nobody has scored. Now they have.
Excited about a new expanded role with the Pistons. Nice to see him knock that jumper down. He's a better three-point shooter than he's shown so far.
Bounce ahead to Killian. Got rejected at the rim by Andre. Sexton sees Blake Griffin, so he'll back outside and fire and fill it up.
You know what, George? He almost had to make more. They turned it over 21 times in their game against Charlotte. And Charlotte scored 27 fast break points as a result. Cleveland's strength is in their backcourt when it comes to scoring. Darius Garland, Colin Sexton can't let him get off.
Well, big man knocking him down from downtown. You're right about those guards.
There's a turnover.
Mason Plumlee picks a pocket. Jeremy Grant to the basket, lays it up, plays it in. Sexton to the paint, turns, fires, fills it up.
Dangerous with the basket. You've got to really man up defensively when you're guarding them because they're going to get shots.
Extra pass, Blake Griffin, Mason Plumlee, and he scores. Shooting is his first choice.
Exactly.
Jetty Osman checks in, Sexton checks out. Killian Hayes gives it up to Grant. Mason Plumlee to the rim, rattles it home. Nice drive and scoop and score for Darius Garland. Of course, a great facilitator, great defender, glue guy.
Yep.
Steve Mikhailuk from the corner fires and fills it up. To Garland. Spinning gun from the lane. Won't go for JaVale McGee. Dante Exum off the bench for the Cavaliers. Josh Jackson with a pump fake. And another leaning Glasser goes.
He's shown the ability to create his own offense as well. Put it on the floor with good balance and knock it off the window.
Here's a high percentage shot. Josh Jackson outside for Derrick Rose. Saved it. Nice job at the timeline. Sekou Doumbouya in the ball game. Gives it up to Svi. Mikhailuk to the rack. Lays it up. Lays it in.
Do more of that.
Start retooling here. There was only one obvious way to do it. Andre was dealt away. Exum with a drive and deuce for the Cavaliers. It's 26-20. Exum to the baseline. Bounce in front to Osman.
Nice pass by
leaning
Exum.
lefty. It wasn't. Sexton against Derrick Rose. Sexton to the baseline. To the rack. Floats it up. Fills it up. Count it and a foul. Steve with a drive, lost the handle. 20 seconds to play in the quarter. Bounce ahead to Osman. Derrick Rose went after that one, did not get it. Derrick Rose from the elbow, he hits it. Andre Drummond with a rebound. Dante Exum drops it down deep in the paint for Kevin Love. A goaltend block. Drive by Sekou. Shot blocked. Andre got it. And on the other end, the Cavs make the Pistons pay.
So hope he's going to be okay, but certainly he exploded onto the scene with that dunk.
Oh yeah, that was during that wild 7 or 8 game swing in January earlier this year when Sekou was just on fire. No one knew him.
Blake Griffin with a show and go. Doesn't get the call. Sexton's going to get a bunny on the other end.
Sexton was out of the play defensively.
Driving a miss for Wright. Sexton again down the lane, gets to the rim, lays it up, plays it in.
Wow, starting to call his name a lot.
Gives it up to Killian Hayes. The open man is DeLon Wright. He fires, he fills it. Count that baby and a foul. Sexton's pass in front for McGee. And JaVale McGee scores it to put the Cavaliers up. Going to help him.
Yeah, counted on for his defense, but even defenders like to score every now and then.
Sure. Jeremy Grant misfires. McGee with a little handle down the lane for a dynamite dunk. Put it down, nearly lost it, went to the floor for it. Nice bounce to Blake Griffin. And Blake with a leaning gun that goes.
He knew the clock. Just as he was about to make a move to the basket, he looked up, glanced at the clock, and said, I better do it now.
Yep, and he did, and he drilled it. But Jetty Osmond gets to the basket on the Cavalier end. Shook off the bump and made it 43-40. Garland fires. He fills it. For DeLon Wright. 45-42 Cleveland. Osmond behind the long line. Knocks it down.
Their second lead in scoring. In fact, he's tied for their lead in scoring. Off the bench, Jetty Osmond.
Just under 3.5 to play in the half. Garland from the lane. Floater no. Followed his shot. Sends it, scores it. That's going to be short. Rip away rebound. Andre Drummond. Garland all the way to the rim. Lays it up. Lays it in. 52-45 Cavs. 11 for Garland. DeLon Wright shots around and down. Double pump fake by Blake. Ball got away. Shot clock running out for Blake in the corner, and he buries it. Blake Griffin boards it. Gets himself to forecourt. Another three, and another one right down the middle.
Guarded by Grant, lob to Love. Love's doubled. Drummond has Griffin in the paint, banks and scores. There's his first field goal.
There's the first one.
Andre with a rebound, 5 seconds, 4 seconds to play in the half. Sexton knows exactly what to do with it. Sends it up and scores it with 1.1 till halftime. And like KC, a heck of a guy. Kevin Love rattles one in from distance. Still 62-53 Cleveland. Blake Griffin to the basket. And if that happens, look out below. Darius Garland to the paint. Bounces it inside for Andre. Nice setup. And Andre converts.
Georgia, I imagine it's still a work in progress in terms of the Cleveland guards working with Andre.
Their lead sliced to 7. Let's see what the Pistons could do here. Killian Hayes with the handle. Killian down the lane, floats it up, fills it up.
Nice. Took his time.
Killian Hayes gets a split at the stripe. Sexton calls for it. Sideline three is through. DeLon Wright to the paint. Blake with a pump fake. Corner three. It's through. And he can't miss from distance tonight. 7 out of 10 from downtown for Blake Griffin. Andre Drummond clears some space and powers it up and in. 69-63 Cleveland. 8.5 to play in the third. Killian Hayes with a lob. Cavaliers right back deep to Dre, though, for another deuce.
You got to beat him to the spot and push him away.
Pass for Plumlee did not get there. And a hoop on the other end from Darius Garland. He's the first. Oh, well. Very good, Gregory. Osmond from the corner. He can almost book it when he's by himself. Exactly. Backdoor cut, Jeremy Grant. There's some movement and a perfect pass from Mason Plumlee. Jetty Osmond gives it up, and they'll get it back inside to Andre for a bunny. Derrick Rose in a hurry. His pass picked off by Nance Jr. Forecourt Sexton lays it off for Dante Exum, who lays it up and lays it in. Josh Jackson cross courts to Jeremy Grant. Jacks it up, and he hits it. Missed the shot. Rebound Jeremy Grant. Svi ahead to Derrick Rose, lays it up and lays it in.
Nice break opportunity by the Pistons. I mean, they really got that thing up the floor with the spread. So defense will get you.
Here's a swipe by Svi to Derrick Rose. Way ahead to Jeremy Grant. And he has tied the score. Sexton misses from distance. Ball tapped by Josh Jackson to Derrick Rose. Bounce ahead to Svi. Blocked from behind, but that's a goaltend. Won't go through. Jeremy Grant. Split second left. Fires, fills it.
That's a three.
That's a triple, and I believe he beat the buzzer, folks. Blake Griffin screens for Derrick Rose. Stops, fires off the high glass, in and out. Okafor there to clean it up and score it. Absolutely.
Pace right now.
Garland with a rainbow three that's through. Okafor screens for Derrick Rose. Back to Jaleel. And he scores it on a spin move. Drives on McGee, lost the handle. Garland from the lane. Scores it. DeLon Wright with a screen from Plumlee. Josh Jackson. Double clutcher from the lane. Nice leaner off the window.
Jackson showed promise last season in Memphis after beginning his career in Phoenix. JaVale McGee with a triple. The big man rattles it home.
Plenty on the shot clock, though. Jackson stripped. And Colin Sexton lays it in.
They handle that very well. Got a run out of it.
Blake Griffin, who has made a bunch of threes, makes another.
He doesn't shoot it often.
He looked good on that shot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Here's Svi to the basket. Nice double clutch scoop for Svi Mikhailuk.
And plus, we hear from Pistons owner Tom Gorse after the game on Pistons Live, gentlemen.
Thanks, fellas. Derrick Rose on a drive. DeLon Wright from the corner. How did he get that ball? Yeah, just a little bit out of range, maybe.
Yeah, kept backing, kept retreating.
Sexton with the drive. Sexton off the square. And the Pistons get the basketball. Derrick Rose with a drive and a deuce. A little hanger.
Plumlee bothered him on the late recovery.
Derrick Rose back to the rack. No, but a follow-up flush for Jeremy Grant. And the Pistons have a 5-point lead. Derrick Rose with a long gun. He hits it! Under 3 to play. Sexton drives. Shot's too hard, but it's flushed on the follow by Andre. Plumlee screens. Blake with a pump fake, does not get a call. 2 on the clock for Jeremy Grant. Banked it home! Andre backs on Plumlee. Scores down deep.
I'm going to foul him every time it gets inside.
Garland from the corner, back to Love. Love got Grant on a flyby. Got it.
Big basket.
Sexton to the basket. Swatted by Jeremy Grant.
On Derrick.
Pokes it away. Sexton on the run. Sexton to the rim, lays it up and lays it in. Cavaliers go quickly. Andre whips it to Sexton. Steps through and scores. Get a Kevin Love block to break up that possession. Sexton reverses and scores off the square. 116 to 112 Cleveland. Garland behind the long line, made all 3 free throws. It's a 10-point Cleveland lead. DeLon Wright to the basket. Reverse Glasser goes for DeLon Wright. Keeps that dribble. Shot clock now at 7. Andre shoots a pass deep for Sexton. Reverse off the high glass and he hit it. Heck of a pass. On the drive. DeLon Wright brings it down to the basket. Garland gives back to Love. Double team. Wiseman from the corner triples.